If the saying is true, what goes around comes around. Well, I'm looking at it from the spiritual point of view because this is a spiritual channel. Whatever this balanced energy channel, this spiritual channel ain't a regular channel. Like if I wanted to say you harassed me, but I need proof you harassed me, let the show begin. Oh, look at this beautiful lemon cake from scratch. I know Bortman would love to have his lips to wrap around some goddamn outside food. You were partying too much. Melly got sick of that. Mm-mm. He was out here partying too goddamn much. Y'all hear me? He was doing too much partying, and Melly was like, you need to be here with me. And somebody commented on my channel, and they was saying, oh, they didn't say that Cortland is scared of Melly. Well, I have something better than a police report, okay? And not only that, I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that Melly always wanted Bortlen to go down for the murders of YNW Chaser Anthony Williams and YNW Julie Christopher Thomas Jr. Okay? Yeah, this ain't your regular channel. This is a spiritual energy channel. And I know what I feel is the real deal. Let's go. He wanted you to be a crash out dummy, how Marlo Mike was for Boosie. Yeah, but in a different way, because Boosie didn't do the deeds. Marlo Mike did. And in this case, Melly did the deeds, but he sent Cortland out there to the wolves. And Melly always blamed everybody. Melly never took accountability for the witness tampering. He never took accountability for the murders. And that's why it's all catching up with him. He tried to say, yo, dumb behind up. How, Velvet? How? Easily. Even after he killed them two men, they were shot again after they was already dead. That sealed the deal as far as for a drive-by, because come on now, we already, like usually in the drive-by, they bang, 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 they out of there. You know what I'm saying? Then they was able to show the stippling, the close proximity of these bullets in the car. And 140 caliber bullet was left in a white bag. He sunk your dumb behind out there in the woods. If you are from Florida, you know how the next 48 hours go. The clock is ticking. I used to love to watch that show. On the next 48 hours, they have a police group that only deal with voodoo. Like if they did, I remember one episode of them trying to find. They went up in uh this man's house. I think they were dead or something. And this man had so much Santeria stuff up in the closet. They said, "Oh, whoa, we're not gonna touch that." They turned around and they called. There was City of Miami Police Department. They called the people who specialize in that. They got in Miami they do. Yeah, I am here to talk about how Melly knew that he tried to distance himself from the murder. And Cortland Bortland, he too slow to see that Melly really wanted you to go down for those two murders. But, since we have technology, he thought that, the cameras, he probably told Bortland, change your shirt, make it look like, he did it. But that gunpowder, you know what I'm saying? He knew they'll check for all of that. Melly set his dumb tail up. And I ain't the only one who know this. And I'm finna prove that you were supposed to be the only one to go down and you still trying to hold up for Melly. Melly wouldn't have did it for you. I'm telling y'all, if somebody else did that crime besides Melly, if Melly was in that car, Melly would have been told it, and Melly wouldn't have gave a damn if you called him a snitch. Huh, Melly? Can you please call my attorney? Please. Yeah, let's go right here. Fair use. Put this fair use claim and disclaimer. Okay. We have it right here on YouTube. This is coming from Law and Crime. And this right here just randomly, came back to me to watch this. And I realized Melly sent his ass right there with his attorneys. Now let's listen to what this knockoff Brian McKnight lawyer of Melly's is getting ready to say. Let me make sure I got the volume all the way up so y'all can hear this. Y'all need to hear this. Because Melly been, and they so slow. They so slow. On the spiritual level, they all slow. They gone. He is truly a demon, not demons. Nope, that ain't the way you spell his name. It's spelled DEMON. Yes, demons. They use. Come on now. Listen on. We'll take it off.
Prosecutors are given great power, endless resources to perform their mission of pursuing justice. But that's not what occurred here. What they will bring you is a case that is riddled with reasonable doubt, that is founded on an incompetent and incomplete investigation, and exercise poor judgment at every turn. The state cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt the allegations that they have made. And there is a reason for that. You recall Ms. Bradley, some of you may recall, during jury selection, going to great lengths to let you know that she does not have to prove motive. And she's right about that. The law doesn't require her to prove motive. But you know what does require motive? A young man to wake up one day and decide that he's going to kill two of his best friends. Best friends that he grew up with, best friends that he hangs out with, best friends who he lives with, best friends whose careers he was trying to launch alongside his own. They have no reason for why he would do this, because there is no reason. And if there's no reason, it doesn't make sense. And if after 4 years of investigation, the state comes and says, hey, he killed two of his friends, his best friends, and you're wondering why, and they're answering, oh, I don't know. That's the first indication that they're just guessing and don't know what they're talking about. And that, ladies and gentlemen, by itself is reasonable doubt. Why he would commit such a heinous crime against his own two best friends for no reason. What happened here is that the lead detective, Detective Murray, saw a video of Mr. Demmons getting into a car 40 plus minutes before bodies were found in that car. And then he discovered that Mr. Demmons was a rising star. And from that point on, he decided he's the only person that could have committed this crime. Because if you're involved in prosecuting a star, you become a star. This was his big break. And he had tunnel vision. He zeroed in on this person, this young man, as the only possible perpetrator of that crime, to the exclusion of all other leads and evidence. There's a difference between cases that are investigated and cases that are fabricated. When a case is investigated, the state uses all its resources, its investigators, its experts, and all its energy to identify leads and run them to ground. When a case is fabricated, first a target is chosen. And then the state uses all its resources, its investigators, its experts, and its energy to run that target into the ground. That's what occurred here. And there's a reason why I say that. There are a number of leads that you will discover that were identified by the officers, but were either completely ignored or given short shrift. I'm going to let you know, run through a few of them by way of example. Let's start with the most obvious. Cortland Henry. Now, Ms. Bradley started her opening statement by describing some of the lies that he told, as though to impute them to Mr. Demers. Those were not Mr. Demers' lies. Those were his lies. Cortland Henry shows up at Memorial Hospital, Miramar. You don't see him sitting there, but where you will see him sitting is in the driver's seat of a car with 2 dead bodies, car riddled with bullets. And when he shows up with a change of clothing, change of shirt, gunpowder residue on his hands, evidencing that he had discharged the firearm. And he lies. He lies about where the incident occurred. He lies about how it occurred. And he lies about not having a phone. I think it was Miss Bradley herself who said, everybody has a phone in his pocket, not Cortland Henry. There were 3 phones in that car. There were 3 people in that car. So they take him at his word, despite suspicious circumstances, and they let him go on his way. They soon discover that he's lying about the location of this incident, and they went back to him, and they labeled him a victim. They said, we know you're scared. Tell us what happened. He lies to them again. Let him go. And they know where he went. They know the location that he went. They know the house that he went to right after. And any investigator worth his salt would have thought to maybe execute a search warrant on that location to see if you find any bloody clothes, any DNA, any blood, a weapon maybe. You guys are probably familiar with the series First 48. That's founded on the proposition that if you botch an investigation within the first 48 hours, you pretty much botched it for good. It's 48 months plus later. They still haven't served a search warrant on that location. Why? Moretti already had his man. What's the point of an investigation? To find out what happened. He's using all his resources to try and prove what he has already concluded did happen. So, after Cortland Henry, lead number 2, a gentleman named Montrell Roll. Who were they? Well,
they commented on my page and said that you lying. That ain't in the police report. That Bortlen was scared of Melly. I got something better than the police report. I just gave it to you. Velvet gonna give it to you. Velvet come with receipts, baby. I said again, Melly wanted you to be the only one to go down. And now that's more than enough proof that I need. Melly set his ass up there with the attorney smiling. And I ain't gonna lie, they said that black man, he had another case, to get on. I ain't gonna sit here and I think in my heart, I feel he felt like, man, this ain't right. I bet he got daughters and a family. Then come on, you have to be a demon to represent a demon. Think about it. Try. I just proved my point that Melly always intended for Bortlen to be the fall guy of the murders of Juby and Satchel. That's why he sent him to the hospital. Because he know at the hospital, if it's a crime that's committed, especially dead body, man, they are coming with the police. Police already be there. Anyway, they ain't got to call the police. Police be at the hospital. Man, they ain't got to go too far for the police. Police right there. I'm telling you, when my son burnt up in Miami, and he had to go to that burn unit, and they had to strip all that stuff off. They told me to leave out the room, right? I left out the room, tried. Them police came up in there. I think this was before. Nah, the next 48 hours was coming on. So yeah, they came in there in his room. They were like, "Who did it? Who set you on, man?" I knew he wouldn't say me. He was young. That's my oldest one. He told the truth, and it was another child. So they was like, damn. They came and investigated it. Yeah, Melly knew that by him sending him to the hospital, that what? It make it look like he did it. Change your clothes. He know them cameras gonna be in there. Make it look like you did it, but you too slow to see it. Yeah, he too slow to see it, y'all. Melly's number one fan. He's really a Melly fan, believe it or not. He ain't wind up, ain't watch when Melly gets sentenced. And I said it once, I said it again. When Melly gets sentenced, because it's going down this time, Alexandria Buckler, we're gonna look at some more stuff. Today I am giving y'all my time Because Melly fans, they be wanting to hear this, and this ain't no goddamn cup boys. This is a spiritual channel. I just broke it down to y'all spiritually. And you know, when I saw, I don't even know if I paid attention to the first day of trial. I liked the video. I watched it, and you know, I was like, okay, you know, but I don't know if I watched it in its entirety, but I do know that Melly, the same way you tried to set Cortland up, they got your ass. And a lot of people like, why they let Cortland out of jail and kept Melly locked up? Hello, if we would have locked Cortland up too, we wouldn't have got that witness tampering to seal the deal. That witness tampering charge definitely seals their fate. And I got another video that I'm gonna release, but not right now. How about I believe that Felicia Holmes may be behind this? Know how? Hear me out, y'all. I'm talking about the witness tampering charge. First time she went to court, they harassed me, this and that, that and that. Guess you realize that negative energy gonna follow you till you redeem your soul. So she did a video. We're gonna go to that. Let's go to that. She did a video right here. I'm gonna show y'all the video she did with her and her daughter on Law Crime, and you could see how her daughter act when the attorney come. It looked almost as if I wanna be obvious that I'm lying. Like, to me, she wanted us to know she was lying. Yeah. I know it sounds crazy, but she like no different than a woman who get her whooped her ass whooped by domestic violence. And I've been there. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a broken nose. I've literally been there. No different than a woman getting beat down. Domestic violence, what she do? She make herself up, you know. And she'd probably throw a couple of clues. I ain't saying that's what Mariah did, but I'm telling you, Mariah, it's just the feeling like you wanted us to know you was lying. You can see how she act when an attorney get close to her. Hold on, let's go right here. Watch this. Watch how she looking. Look at it. Fair use. Watch this.
Wait a second. Mariah, you know.
Look how she looking.
Mariah's position, Jesse, is that, you know, she was never told by either Melly or Bortlen about the incident itself. She did learn about it, but she never had any conversation with either of those two individuals about the actual incident, anything that happened that night. So the questions you're asking, I know everyone wants to know the answer to those questions, but I think that's what she's going to tell you, and no matter how many times you ask her that.
He stepped in because when they asked her a question about Melly, let's go back.
So there's been a lot of back and forth that he had communicated to you about it and said that he was there, that it was a drive-by. Is that not true?
No. Wait a second. Mariah, you know,
how he stepped in.
Mariah's position, Jesse, is that, you know, she was never told by either Melly or Bortlen about the incident itself. She learned about it, but she never had any conversation with either of those two individuals about the actual incident, anything that happened that night. So the questions you're asking, I know everyone wants to know the answer to those questions, but I think that's what she's going to tell you, and no matter how many times you ask her that.
Well, I only asked her one time, so
I think she's going to. He trying to tell her what to say. I think she's going to tell. That's implying. Hey, this is what you need to say. He was even coughing. Go back, y'all, and look at this video.
I'm just curious if she says she didn't know anything about it, she didn't speak to him. I mean, I'm sure Mariah can tell me that, but I'm just curious.
Okay, well, I want her to tell you herself, but I don't want this to turn into an more. If she tells you she doesn't know, and it's not going to help to try to get into the after conversations or any meetings that you may have had.
Look how she look at her mom. She looking around.
Well, I hope, Mariah, you don't think this is interrogation, but I will tell you, your lawyer did say that we could ask anything about the case, so I hope that this isn't a tension, but I just wanted to ask. If you don't want me to move on.
Concerning the night with with what I have going on with the situation, I don't feel comfortable speaking on the situation from that night.
Okay. So let's talk about the trial. Did you watch it at all?
Yes, I have.
What do you think of it?
It was sometimes where I could watch it, and then sometimes I just cut it off, and yeah, I hated it. Like I didn't like it at all.
What do you hate about it?
Just how the picture was painted. Basically, I didn't like that, especially if it's with me and my mom, and how we got like paid off when that never happened. So
yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. And by the way, if your mom wants to come into this question, I would love to ask her about this too, because we covered the trial. Unless your mom is there too. Hi. That was a very heated moment in that courtroom between you and the prosecutor. What can you tell us about that?
It just was a lot of anger with me because of everything me and my daughter have been through, what Christine Bradley tried to put us through. I felt like we're getting persecuted more than the defendants. You know, I feel like the Cortland has more
Cortland again.
Rights than I do. You know, I'm on a ankle monitor and I'm supposed to be a witness. And when I'm telling you one thing, it's like you're not taking that for an answer. Even right before I came into the courtroom, I was in a little room with Christine and she asked me a question. I told her I didn't know. And she was like, "Really, Felicia?" Like telling me you do know the answer. Like anything I would tell them. Yeah.
She basically telling without telling, like they the ones who did it. How did he got out? He got more privileges than me. I'm walking around with, but Cortland was walking around with an ankle goddamn monitor too. Tell me they did it without telling me they did it. They getting more privilege than I am, and I ain't the one that do it. How the hell, Cortland? That's what she said. She basically saying his ass should be in jail, but he out with an ankle monitor. Come on. That's the way I take it now. At first I didn't, but now just listening to her say that, I do.
You have to go back and forth with her with it. I'm going to file a complaint against Mrs. Bradley. That's what I'm talking to my lawyer about right now. I have Dr. Detective already, but we did just go to court. She had court on my birthday to have the ankle monitor off for her to get in front of the judge and say, like, I'm a flight risk. I'm not going to show up for testimony, and she doesn't want me to have it off. So at this point, I don't want to testify, but if I have to, I'm going to go plead the fifth because at this point, I'm going to get arrested. She's trying to send me to jail. I mean,
I don't want to testify, but if I have to. I don't want to testify, but if I have to, let me pull up this other tab. I want to thank everybody for coming on over here to watch this spiritual channel, because I look at things spiritual. I don't be caring what nobody say about me. It's a whole new year. I'm coming with it. I'm coming with the receipts. I wonder what that person had to say when I said that they were saying that Cortland was afraid of Melly, and she was like, he or she, I think it was a he, that ain't in the police report. Well, I had something better than the police report. You heard Melly attorney throw Cortland up under the bus for the people that were saying, "Oh, you're hallucinating, you're delusional. Melly ain't want his homeboy to go down for that murder instead of him. I just proved to y'all that Melly could have told his attorney." Man, that was the whole damn plan. The whole plan from the very beginning, they wanted somebody to go down. They wanted Cortland to go down. And guess what? What goes around comes around. I guess Melly felt like when Alexandria Buckaloo, you know, but in which they was already witness tampering. We finna go through that. We finna show that part. He was already witness tampering, I think in April or something like that. Yeah, so I guess he just said, I ain't got nothing to lose with this one. I guess that was the most important one. Keep Riri. Keep Riri in the Maybach till it's almost over with. Word on the curve, Riri said, F you and your blood money and your Maybach. Word on the curve. Tell you, you heard her mama. If I have to testify, I will. Whoo, child. You should have saw Melly's eyes when he heard that in court. Yeah. You don't know what you talking about, Melly. Yes, he did. You heard what his attorney just said for the witness tampering and for the murder. Do I have my glasses? Yeah. Okay. I want to thank everybody who enjoy this Melly content. They be wanting it, and I'm gonna give it to them. This what they want. This what they gonna get. Cause everybody want to know about why he did it. I got a video with that. I got a video saying that I hope you see they in it. I hope you see they face every time you wake up, every time you go to bed. This is the witness tampering. Look at his face. Look. Look, birthday coming up. Happy birthday to you. His birthday in 20 days. I know that's on his mind. See, not last year because he was locked up. Year before that, he was saying life was like a movie. Free Melly. Child Melly got sick of that. Melly was like, your ass need to be in here with me. So what could I do to get this nigga in? Oh, I know what I could do. Keep Riri. Man, I don't want to talk. Man, I said keep Riri. They talk about this, but this ain't the part I want to get to. We're gonna get to the witness tampering. I know I should have had it ready, but this is a beautiful Saturday. It's a beautiful day out here. You feel me? Okay, look, they came for him. How about he don't want to go by Cortland, right? Because he a blood. He go by Bortlen, but your name Cortland. That's what's gonna get entered into that goddamn database. At the prison, Florida prison, they gonna cut all them locks off. He finna be bald head. And then what make it so funny, I've been saying Melly wants you in jail with him. I promise I've been making videos saying Melly wants your ass right there in jail with him. It's just a matter of time, and guess what happened? Getting out, you might as well make that home sweet home. And I don't know. I need to ask somebody. When I leave, I'm gonna ask somebody. It's going to prison like going back in time. Because some people say, man, when you get there, that thing look old like the old days. Let's talk about it. Look at that. Cortland Henry. Oh, so this they said on about April, the 10th day of April 2023, continuing through and include in the 22nd day of July AD 2023, in the county and state aforesaid one Cortland Henry, know his birthday. Count one, on or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22nd, 2023, Cortland Henry, along with others, did then and there unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading testimony or withhold a record document or other object or to cause, induce, or to evade legal process, summoning that person to appear as a witness or to produce a record document or other object in an official proceeding, or to cause or induce legal process more specifically described as the jury trial of Jamel Demons, and as a result thereof, the official investigation or official proceeding effected involves the investigation or prosecution of murder in the first degree of capital felony, contrary to FS 914, blah, 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 blah. And y'all saw it, right? So they telling y'all on this day, all the way to July now, July. And here's something to sizzle you. This is why I believe Felicia Holmes did it. Hold up, y'all. On or July. Now, I ain't the smartest person. I'm not. But when she and her daughter got on Law and Crime TV, let's see the date. September 15th. That was released. Okay. Now, what month did Melly get charged with witness tampering? October. Hello. That's why I said I believe she got up there. I hope they see that we're lying. And they could use this as evidence. You could see my daughter was so scared. It's on Long Cry. She was scared for her life. I'm telling you what's going down there. Allegedly. Okay? Now let's go right here. Okay. I ain't worried about all this part because this is irrelevant. We get into the witness tampering. That's where the golden nuggies are. Ain't with all that other stuff. It's right here. In which I should have had these pages already ready, but hold up. Just talk about the officer, his qualifications and being able to spot Melly being in the game, as well as the witness tampering, you guys, okay? And this also right here talks about the day that Melly committed those murders. All of this is in it. What I'm getting to is the witness tampering. Yeah. Demons wanted Cortland to go down by himself. They talk about this single shell casing contradicts the statements made by Henry. Of course, I talked about that 140 caliber, but I'm not here for that. I am here to talk about the witness tampering, and it's included in this. They did that video on September the 15th. His ass got locked up October the 2nd or 3rd. Play with it. Play with it. The same month they did that deed, it's the same month they came and locked his ass back up. Okay? Yeah, this is what the people want. They want to hear about this. But I'm breaking it down on a spiritual level. I don't know about nobody else. Oh, let me get back to this. Hold up. This is the part that's funny right here. Right here, hold up. Now, remember I said Melly want Cortland to go everywhere he go. His buddy, my buddy, wherever I go, you're going to go, even if it means the prison or death row. This Negro saved my life. He coming everywhere with me, cause if them crackers come grab him, it's my fault. You forgot. I keep Bortlen with, cause at the end of the day, he did some of the realest sugar honey iced tea in my life. Cortland coming with me everywhere I go. I know y'all see that. He coming. Let me stop this. Yeah, he coming. Everywhere he go. Yeah. That's why his ass is in jail. Melly wanted it that way. Yeah, I ain't Melly like I ain't finna go down all by my goddamn self. I ain't trying to go down by myself. So I'm gonna keep him with me at all times. Now, this is where the witness tampering come in at, right here. Now we get into the goodies. This is text and all that. Gave two sworn statements to law enforcement during the course of the investigation. Her mother also gave a sworn statement to Detective Mortali, and the statements that indicate Jamel Demons completed a video call to the early morning, and they talk about the phone numbers that was involved in it, and they talk about that Instagram. Yeah, and they talk about the gangs. Hold up. Yeah, I think it's on this page. We get into that witness tampering now. Bear with me. They talk about how they became uncooperative. I think they may use in this Melly trial that they was fear for their life and flipped it on Melly ass. Man, we was scared. Yeah, they paid us off. Yeah, they did. Now we're at the good part. Hold up, let me see something. Let me make sure. Okay, they talk about the screenshots. Okay. They talk about how she went to Virgin Islands and Virgin Islands was located and has not been brought for court. Oh, so she did. They got her name blocked out. Yo, oh, I knew it. I knew it. OMG, bro. OMG. I knew it. Now makes sense. She did that to make it look like I'm afraid for my life. I'm in fear for my life. They talk about killing me. They talking about killing me. I'm telling you what may come out, y'all. Now I haven't been wrong so far spiritually talking about this YNW Melly stuff. I have not been wrong so far, so it all makes sense now. Y'all see what's blanked out? Y'all, do y'all see what I see? Look. Look. I think that's not Mariah who sent them screenshots. No. She gonna testify. Ain't no doubt in my mind. If Felicia Holmes sent this to the detectives, right? Her name blurred out, right? That means she's willing to testify, and so is her daughter. Cause whatever the mama say, she gonna do. Guaranteed you that. Let me see if I could enlarge it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, now I get it. See? I think that's Felicia Holmes sent screenshots of allegedly Felicia Holmes sent screenshots of an Instagram conversation to Detective Mortali. Let me see something. Showing that Cortland Henry, while he was out on bond the first time, had engaged in some communication with Felicia Holmes. Below are the 6 screenshots that were sent from Felicia Holmes to Detective Mortali. They were sent, so they wasn't watching his IG. It was sent. That's how I know her ass testifying. Now, who are these messages from? Let's see. And we could see that's the profile. Look. See that right there? Watch this. Hold up. Yeah, bruh. Ooh, child, I think a bag of rocks move faster than Cortland. I really do. I think a bag of rocks move faster than him. Hello? Y'all see that? And it's in color. Well, she sent screenshots, so her screenshot showing this. Not black and white. He printed it. Look at here. Look. I don't know she said they hold up. Like she's saying they had contact, right? She said he contacted her. Look, Cortland again. Hold up, let's go back down to this. Hold up. Look. Sent screenshots of an Instagram conversation to Detective Mortali showing that Cortland Henry, while he was out on bond the first time, had engaged in some communication with Felicia Holmes. Below are the 6 screenshots that were sent from Felicia Holmes allegedly to Detective Mortality. We want him off this case. Hey man, we want his ass off this case. Fire all of them. Yeah. Yep. And here it is. And he bit the bait. You dummy. Look. Hey there. I'm gonna have my cousin and ATL drop Melly herpes infested red bone. He need to check her nasty HIV infested. Chill, ma. This Courtland. This is on October the 19th. I don't know if there's 12. What I don't know what time it is. Like, not time is 12:26, I guess. Like, what year was it? Last year? That like, okay, okay, what I'm saying is Felicia Holmes probably said, I'm tired of this, tired of these, that they trying me, they ain't paying that money right. So you know what? If he bite this bait, I'm sending this to the goddamn police. Cause she right here, she said, hey there. And then she talks about she gonna have somebody to come kick somebody butt. And then he writes back, chill, ma. I'm calm for now. This October the 19th. So this had to be the year prior or something like that, because it had to be. It just had to be, because they murdered them on October the 26th. This October the 19th. I don't know what year this is. Okay. UAW Melly don't even F with you like that. I watched him leave you in the club while Project beat. Hold up. While Project beat your ass. You dumb as F. She don't need blood money. The lifestyle she living going to be blessed by God. Leave my baby alone. She don't give a damn about Melly, and if she did, she'll testify on his ass and yours too. If I call that prosecutor and tell them I've been in contact with you and you effing with my child, your ass going in. Melly a snake. And just like he did Sack, Juvie, his mom, and somebody else, you next. God don't bless mess. That's the devil's money. So leave her the F alone. Don't mention her, because she don't mention y'all. Y'all act like a bunch of bitches. Shut the F up and get money before somebody slump your ass. These Negroes talking about murking y'all, and y'all focused on my child. If she told on Melly ass, he would be getting a death penalty. Y'all keep effing with her, and he will. F Jamie, F that long mouth, long cock ass, and F y'all. We don't need sugar honey iced tea from him. Comma. Hello. And she the one who sent these in. So to me, oh, you threatening my baby, threatening my baby, y'all. Okay, they want to try me. They think they smarter than me. They think they smarter than me. Cause they think this was filed right here, as y'all can see, October the 5th, 2023. So it couldn't have been in 2023. I think he said in 2022. So this has to be from 2022. She like, okay, I got something for his ass. You know what? I've been holding on to these screenshots. I see what I could do with this. I'm finna get them some karma. And she sent this to them. So what is these DM saying? Is basically saying Cortland know what time it is. Cortland know Melly did it. He'll do it to you. You dumb. You crash out dumb. Just the way I said he was. Just the way I said he was. Let's go up here. Yeah, she talks about karma. Just leave her alone. Y'all have ruined enough lives. Let her live hers. She don't need his money. She's always lived good and will continue. Melly not the only Negro with money, and at least I know she won't be harmed. He's evil and he snaked someone who didn't snake him. Comma. My baby blessed because she's done nothing wrong to any of you. But y'all keep bothering her. She could have ended Melly months ago. Melly's slow. He's talented, but he has no brains. You don't cross everybody and think your life going to be great. He only loyal to you for one reason. You beneficial. As soon as you stop, he'll snake you too. We will get the last laugh. So y'all enjoy y'all money and we'll enjoy ours. Okay. My daughter didn't tell on Melly or he would have never get out. He hypothetically told her everything. She knows what you know. He told her the morning of at I guess Fred O'Bain house, allegedly. She didn't tell them people what he told her, or there would never be any getting out for him. But since y'all gunning for her and she's scared for her life, let y'all boy know everything he told her at the house. I know, and I'm gonna make her tell. She hasn't been subpoenaed yet, but after they hear this story, she will be. Melly slow. She had his back. She told what they already knew, but he told her. And for y'all information, her dad will be home in 30 days. So any goon you send this way to F with mine, he gonna get sent. Melly want to play dirty. Well, tell him the lawyer we know, they don't even know. He said, Melly want to play dirty. Well, tell the lawyer we know, they don't even know. Who said ain't so? And we have decided to cooperate. He dogged my child when she kept his secret. I guess you want to say now all gloves are off. Humble, sweat, and loyal. Y'all asses would never try me like that. That Negro would have had to pay me for that secret, but she not money hungry. She was loyal to a man she thought loved her, and look what it got her. So y'all send them goons to F with. Hello? Try. She said she testifying this time on your ass, Melly. I'm almost done with this, y'all. I'm proving it to y'all. Mathis ain't got nothing to lose. He got life. Come join me in this hellhole. I've been in hell just as longer than Melly. Come join me. Bortlen was the only crash I done. As soon as he would have mentioned Melly's name on the phone and said anything, I would have hung it up. I'm letting you know he confessed. Is that in the paperwork? He told everything and we know. So I'm going to the detective. No, we told what we thought happened. Drive-by. I didn't know the full logistics until my daughter hypothetically told me. Sack was asleep. All she got to do is testify, cooperate, and since y'all think he did, let's tell what Melly really did, what he really told her upstairs in such and such house. Oh, I'm testifying. I wasn't, but I damn sure is now. He lied. He was with them. He told me he was that morning. I talked to him. Did I tell them he was with them? I think they should know that. He was in that car. He said it. He said you and him both were in there. I woke Jamie up that morning. He called his first little homie. It's okay, my phone, little dude. All I got to do is give it to him. And obviously she did or something. And now I thought you was smarter. I'm on some hide these Negroes type of sugar honey iced tea. How y'all tried mine? I won't let them white folks. I won't. She want to say I won't, W-A-N-T. So this is what she said right here. I want them white folks to put all y'all involved somewhere real nice. Enjoy it while it lasts. I know y'all going to prison and I'm going to do what I should have been did. And I know that much because you already know you was there. Hello, let's go down. Go to this side. Testifying, but I wasn't. She talking about how she gonna testify and how they tried to enjoy it while it lasts. They going to prison. She know what she should have been did. She know that much because you already know you was there. If that Negroes was going to get out, he would have been. They ain't playing with a double homicide this Florida. If he would have humbled himself, tried to change his life and be a better person, God would intervene. But the constant nastiness, God don't bless messy. Y'all messy and petty to be mean. On April the 10th, 2023, the first trial of Jamel Demons commenced before the Honorable John Murphy. The trial resulted in a hung jury, and the case is scheduled for October the 9th, 2023. BSO case, blah, blah, blah. And he talk about this witness tampering. See, y'all see them? Y'all see what she wrote? She said, I wasn't going to testify then, but I sure is not. And not only that, guess what, you guys? She sent the screenshot. Hello? She sent the screenshot. And they talk about how it is currently being prosecuted by the Office of Statewide Prosecution for one count of conspiracy to commit racketeering as part of the investigation. Detective Polo periodically monitors the jail calls of James Howard. Each inmate is assigned a particular number and PIN code to assess the recorded and monitored jail phone system. Jamel Demons does not have phone privileges due to disciplinary actions while in custody. Detective Polo, while monitoring the calls of James Howard, heard discussions about Howard communicating with Mr. Demons and passing messages. These phone conversations then led to the Detective Polo requesting in August of 2023 Broward County Sheriff's Office Detention Communications Supervisor Kathleen Casey to provide any and all calls from James Howard for the previous 12 months, as well as all outgoing calls to the following phone number: 786-282-2997, 954-859-0795, 786-314-475 is missing one number, and 561-909-8905. Based upon a review of the calls, the following information was determined as to who was communicating on the various phone numbers. That name is blocked out. Child, who name is that? Known girlfriend of Jamel Demons. Prior to his phone privileges being suspended, there was hundreds of calls to this individual. Miss has corresponded with Demons via postcards and phone calls for the last few years. 954-859-0795. Unknown as to the individual on the phone at this time. This phone number facilitated a three-way call on behalf of Melly to 786-282-2997, which was determined to belong to Jameson Francis. That's 100K track. 786-282-2997 phone number belonging to Travis, which was identified as actually being Jameson Francis. The phone number is associated with his wife, Andrea Scott. 786-314-4753. Alina Ingram is the listed subscriber, and James Howard indicated that he was calling on behalf of Jay. 561-909-8905. Cortland Henry, inmate Terrence Mathis, birthday October 19, 1983, made more than 60 calls to Cortland Henry between March 2023 and August 2023. Mathis is currently awaiting trial on first-degree murder. Mathis has been in the Broward County Sheriff's custody since August 23rd, 2018, way before Melly got there. Demons has developed a sophisticated system to communicate with individuals outside the Broward County Jail, including co-defendant Cortland Henry. Deputy David Alvarez of the Broward Sheriff's Office main jail reviewed the video from August 21st, 2023, and made the following observations. Okay. They talk about the main jail camera, Unit 5C, Unit 2, August 21st, 2023, starting at 17:11 hours, ending at 17:30 hours. At 17:11 hours, Demons is speaking to an inmate from cell 5C2 through 10 that was in the day room for his timeout. During the conversation, you can notice Demon's motion towards the adjacent unit, which is 5C3. The inmate who he was speaking to then points towards the same unit to confirm that Demons was referring to. At 17:11 hours, Demon tosses what appeared to be a note/letter under his assigned cell door 5C29. At 17:11 hours, the same inmate from 5C2/10 grabs what appears to be a note/letter from the floor in front of the cell door 5C2/9. At 17:27 hours, the same inmate from 5C2/10 tosses what appear to be multiple note/letters under the door that leads into Unit 5C3 day room from the day room of Unit 5C2. At 17:27 hours, Demons appeared to be instructing inmate from cell 5C2-10 to call for someone from the adjacent Unit 5C3, and the inmate complies. At 17:27:35 hours, the same inmate from 5C2/10 picks up a note letter and is seen speaking to Demons about it. Demons instructs him to toss it back to the adjacent unit. 5C3 appears that it is one of his notes that did not make it over the adjacent unit of 5C3. Okay, I guess this is it right here. Okay, at 17:38, 10 hours, inmate Howard pulls out notes, letters out of his left chest pocket. At 18:36:45 hours, inmate is seen on the phone. At 18:38 hours, inmate Howard is seen on the phone. At 18:45:14 hours, inmate Howard ends the call. A review of James Howard phone calls from Sacrea's system shows that 2 phone calls were made. During the phone calls with Courtney Henry, he is asked to send money through Cash App and declines to do so. During the call with Mathis, he is calling on behalf of her husband and then asks her to complete a 3-way call to Travis and verifies the last 4 digits at end of 2997. Burnett then verifies that it is 76 number that she was calling. On September 1st, 2023, Broward Sheriff's Office detention deputy searched the cell of Terrence Mathis following phone books. The following phone books were recovered. They also further demonstrate that individuals were using code words to false names to try to prevent law enforcement from uncovering the scheme. Mm-hmm. They got pictures of it. On April 19, 2023, at 19:11:20 seconds, inmate Terrence Mathis places a phone call to 561-909-8905, Courtney Henry, and begins to relay messages after a few messages to individuals to thank them for showing up to support him in court. The following exchange occurs between Henry and Mathis. Mathis, tell you hit, make sure she hood, tell her keep vibing in the Maybach like she been doing, don't pop up, this sugar honey iced tea almost over with. I heard she supposed to be pulling up, probably capped though, but tell her. Henry, no man, tell him, man, shut the F up. Tell him to stop talking about that. Tell her, here go Mathis, tell her fall back. I ain't put this wild ass sugar honey iced tea. Fall back. Henry, man, I ain't talking no more about that. Move on to the next one. Mathis, hold on. I gotta read the whole card. I don't know what's what. Tell her keep doing what she doing. Tell her I love her and I miss her so much. I'm going to eat her like some ice cream when I touch down. During this call, while Mathis is trying to give directions to Courtney Henry about keeping Mariah away from the court, Henry is obviously uncomfortable and does not want those directions being given over the recorded call. Henry already knows his job of keeping her away court, and there is no reason to continue to talk about it. Henry states, tell him Mariah already vibing in the Maybach. I don't know where he began his information, but just tell him to vibe though. Hello. And she sent the screenshot saying this is more proof. Bruh, they sealed. They faked the seal. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm getting ready to get up on out of here because I am getting exhausted talking about this low vibrational creatures. Yeah, so he telling Mathis to reassure demons that everything is under control in reference to keeping her away from court. Hello? Hello? Hold up, I didn't mean to do that. Hello? So she did want, that's what it was. Yeah, and they said on April 18th, 2023, counsel for Mr. Demons, State Attorney Christine Bradley exchanged emails about scheduling deposition of Miss Hamilton was commonly called, and they talking about I think they talking about Mariah right here because they say on Tuesday, April the 18th, 2023, counsel for Demons and Assistant State Attorney Christine Bradley exchanged emails about the scheduling of a deposition. Miss was commonly called by defendant is a thinly disguised reference to Miss. The deposition of Miss was supposed to take place on May 5th, 2023, as evidenced by May 1st, 2023, filing by counsel for Demons. The deposition did not take place. Miss Hamilton did not appear. During the course of the conversation, Mr. Henry tells the in custody messengers to slow down, and at times they had to repeat the messages, or they describe specific emoji characters, or even spell certain words in a particular way. On another occasion, April 24, 2023, Demons again referenced Mariah by calling her ASAP Rocky's baby mama. Popular recording artist Rihanna has been in a relationship with another recording artist known as ASAP Rocky. The conversation begins with a message directed to Mariah, to Felicia, the defendant's mother. Oh, tell her not to cooperate with law enforcement in regards to some supposed threat she reported to counsel for the defendant and honorable judge. Oh, see, I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all that she reported that? That she like, man, I'm done with these Negroes. I'm done. Like, y'all threatening me. And y'all, it's over. What the hell they thinking about? When she put them screenshots in that detective hands and that was able to tie to his Instagram account, like that's your account. He can't say it was somebody else. He can't say that because you ain't Melly. You ain't the star. So now I get it. So the threats that I thought she was talking about was from the court. No, they was from Melly crew. Because look right here. It's talking about, this is all Mariah right here. Tell her not to cooperate with law enforcement in regards to some supposed threats that she reported to counsel for the defendant and the Honorable John Murphy. Ms. subsequently declined to participate in an investigation regarding the supposed threats that were made to her. The threats and subsequent lack of cooperation was discussed in open court on on April 24th, and again April 25th, 2023. The conversation about mention her and told Mr. Henry to make sure ASAP Rocky's baby mama is in the Maybach and she stays that way. She did not appear for the trial of Mr. Demons. Courtland Henry, who is out on bond, has been confined to his address in Miami-Dade County, with the exception of being allowed to leave for a short period of time each week for religious services. During the conversation, Mr. Henry sends out messages via electronic communication. At times, he makes comments such as he cannot type fast enough to keep up with the messages that's being relayed. Detective Garrett Steele obtained the GPS coordinates for Mr. Henry's ankle monitor for April 19th, April 24th, 25th, 2023. During each of those days, Mr. Henry remained within his listed residence, including at times the corresponding to the phone calls with Mathis. See below captures of the GPS point for each day. Damn, dummy. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Because he ain't going to get another one like this no time soon. Not about Melly. Maybe some Diddy. Look at that. Oh, man, it's the crib. You living in the hood. You were living in the hood, bro. With your girlfriend. Look. I ain't even go this far into this. Like the paperwork or the witness statement. I don't know why I didn't see this. I don't know why. If y'all made it this far, y'all truly enjoy hearing about Melly. But I'm breaking this down on a spiritual level. Okay, so that's the arrest affidavit, Broward Sheriff's Office. The phone calls indicate that Henry is using electronic means to communicate, such as another mobile device, tablet, or computer from within the apartment. You living in an apartment. On April 19, 2023 at 19:11:20, inmate Terrence Mathis places a call to 561-909-8905 Courtland Henry and begins to relay messages. Following the exchange occurs between Henry and Mr. Mathis. These conversations happen in pieces, separated by other conversations. Mathis, I found the old sugar honey iced tea that you had asked me about how to make it and all that sugar honey iced tea. Henry, yeah, Mathis. On the old sugar honey iced tea, it said 200 sheets. Henry, yeah, but I'm talking about bottles. Sheets is different than bottles. I'm asking how many bottles he want, Mathis. He said to find out how many sheets you can make with a bottle. You feel me? I guess if you find out how many you can make with that, then calculate or whatever divided by 200, however you get in the bottle. I know he was saying in the paper, it just says y'all spending 20 to 25K. So I don't know. I don't think that goddamn much, but you know what I mean. 200 sheets or whatever, how many bottles makes and calculated like that. All right. So this Negro tells me your name is K. Now, you heard K, LOL, Henry. Melly and they're talking about his co-defendant to another blood. Child, Melly can't keep his mouth closed. Melly cannot keep his goddamn mouth closed. Okay, here's Henry. Tell him this sugar honey iced tea ain't come on the 15th like it's supposed to. They still waiting on some sugar honey iced tea. So what he wants you to do, this Mathis, here go Henry. When I ask him if I find out how many bottles it takes for a sheet, Mathis, I got that part. I'm talking about this money. His money ain't come, Henry. Just tell him it ain't come on the 15th like it's supposed to. Just waiting on it. I ain't get that far, Mathis. All right, that's it. At 1811, Henry, make sure you tell him those sugar honey iced teas, 300 a pop, the bottles. Hello. So Melly was trying to smuggle illegal drugs on lace paper in jail. And I guess the lace paper being introduced to the jail and the mail in the form of legal documents from attorneys. His attorney better not be in on that. Cause baby, they all tried, and I got a video about that. I'll be releasing all that. Yep, the United Blood Nation. They talk about the Blood Nation, how he's in the Blood Nation, the gangs and all that. How Mathis is also in the gangs. He's also affiliated with the Bloods. They said Mathis been in the Blood since 2000, since early 2000. So Mathis been in it when Melly was a child. Mathis was already getting down. And I think that's about it right there. Yep. Let me see something. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed me over this hour talking about how I know that Melly going down this time. That's why you get rid of him. Ain't gonna happen, buddy. Like, nah, she already done sent the screenshots in. And that's why I know when she took her ass on long crying, that was all for show, bruh. And I think she knew it because if they already had that information, all she had to do was just get on long crying. Nah, it ain't that way. Nah, no. It ain't, he ain't did this. It was sad. And they'd be like, she was lying because we already had evidence of her screenshots with her saying that her daughter was getting threatened. They was getting threatened by Melly people. And if you send your goons for my daughter, her daddy coming home real soon. Oh, y'all want to try me? Okay. I got something for y'all Negroes. Y'all nigglets. Y'all want to try Felicia. I'm finna take it all the way home now. I'm finna take this L about my goddamn name and take it all the way home. I should have been did this. Now that I think about it, I'm holding these people's secrets. I'm on some holding, your secret type stuff. Since y'all want to do me and my daughter wrong, all bets are off. And I'm going to be protected. As long as if y'all can lock him up, I'll testify. I promise, because I'm done with these people, bro. I do it, allegedly, because I ain't going to lie from what I heard, and I got the video. They are saying that Felicia Holmes is going to testify. Let me say it again. I don't know how true it is, because I don't be needing no Melly fans coming all over here trying. I don't know how true it is that she's going to testify in the next upcoming case. But if her and her daughter testify, and she said she still got the phone messages from that night, it is over for Melly. Infinite love, life, and a good vibration. I hope that I was able to prove that Melly tried to set the co-defendant up to go down. Yeah. And I think he got tired of him being out. Like, damn, Negro, you eating all that good restaurants. What he eat, man? You eating that the Waffle House. You eating that finger licking. You eating that Burger King, McDonald's. You eating too good. You need to be eating what I've been eating for the past blah, blah, blah years. Yeah, Melly was having all of them lying for him. Melly had all y'all scared of him. And I am out of here.